Ladies and gentlemen, a good morning and welcome to the Gene K. Freeman Aquatic Center and the Minnesota Senior Short Course State Championship hosted by AquaJets. We thank AquaJets for all of their work and all of the volunteer hours that went into this meet. This is the girls' 200-yard freestyle, Heat 1. In lane 1, Veda Wilson of Storm. Lane 2, Molly Manning of the Hurricanes. Lane 3, Huizhu Kim, Foxjets. Lane 4, Ali Lewick, Minnesota Flyers. Lane 6, Ava Jos, West Express. And lane 8, Anna Schottler of AquaJets. Be a tight heat here between Ava and lane 6. Veda in lane 1. Coming on big time. Huizhu, just as she did last night in the 1,000. A great second half, 156.8. Heat 2. Lane 1, Ava Pavek, West Express. Lane 2, Taylor Bassett of Storm. Lane 3, Jordan Woodford, Mantas. Lane 4, Gracie Bartholomew, Minnetonka. Lane 5, Ainsley Francis of Velocity Aquatics. Lane 6, Claire Liebel, Storm. Lane 7, Madeline Byrne of Riptide. And lane 8, Samantha Graves of Riptide. .56.3 for Gracie at the 100. A little bit faster than Veda in the previous heat. Claire Liebel pulling away. Good last 50 for Claire, and a 156.33 as Claire jumps to the top of the prelim pyramid. Heat 3. This is the first of our 3 circle-seeded heats. In lane 1 from Sea Devils, Addie Thompson-Klimke. Lane 2 from Riptide, Caroline Mulrooney. Lane 3 from Central Minnesota, Izzy Westling. In lane 4 is our number 3 seed from Aquajets, Grayson Andreen. Lane 5 from St. Croix, Lucy Pasosa. Lane 6 from Tuna, Kaya Flaherty. Lane 7 from Storm, Peyton Hultgren. And in lane 8 from Velocity, Lola Schottler. And a 50 to go. Lucy and Grayson right together. On pace for probably about a 152 flat, 151 high. And a pair of high 151s. Grayson 151.72. And that will be the top of the leaderboard now. Heat 4. Lane 1, Isla George of Riptide. Lane 2, her teammate Madeline Jenin. In lane 3 from St. Croix, Emma Wood. In lane 4 from Edina, Lydia Cameron. Lane 5 from the Storm, Lexi Tippy. Lane 6 from St. Croix is Margaret Reed. Lane 7, Mako's Maggie McNamara. And lane 8 from Lake Superior, Bella Imholt. This race is going to feature a rematch of the Girls State High School Class AA Final, where Lydia and Lexi took 1-2 respectively. Lexi right about at her time from last fall. Lydia a little slower, but of course both girls know all they've got to do is go 1-2 in this heat, and they'll almost certainly punch their ticket to the A final. And looking at probably a pair of 151s. And Lydia in touch first, 150 points. Couple of nice last 50s. Heat 5. This is our top seeded heat. Lane 1, Taylor Hintz of Storm. Lane 2, her teammate, Natalie Kubashek. In lane 3 from Edina, Libby McCarthy. In lane 4 from Edina, Adlin Biegler. Lane 5 from Edina, Faith Lama. Lane 6 from Riptide, Annika Arlenson. And in lane 8 from Minnetonka, Henley Hatzung. Adlin Biegler, who swam for Monticello High School All-American in the 50 and the 100. Looks like the bubble for the A final is going to be under 154. 148.8 for Adlin, 149.4 for Faith. Libby McCarthy, 152 flat. Thank you, swimmers. This is event 8, the boys 200 freestyle, heat 1. In lane 1, Aditya Madaridi of Fox Jets. Lane 2, Henry Watercott, Lifetime. Lane 4, Alex Korolev, Minnetonka. Lane 5, Alex Robinson, Rochester. Lane 6, Braden Zachman, Sea Devils. Lane 7, Joseph Stevens of Minnetonka. And lane 8, Mark Milburn of Velocity. Pretty salty first 100 here for Alex Korolev in lane 4. Heat 2. In lane 1, we have Tristan Farry of Hurricanes. Lane 2, Justin Ma, Men Flyers. Lane 3, Maitri Galati of West Express. In lane 4, his teammate Aiden Panna. Lane 5 from Rochester's James Gilkey. Lane 6 from Velocity, Cam Seach. Lane 7 from Mantas, Jack Swanson. And lane 8 from South Metro Storm, Ethan Jens. At the 100, Justin Ma, 50.8. And Justin on his way to a nice one. And a 147.42. Second and a half time drop. Heat 3. In lane 1, Jonah Hoffman, South Metro Storm. Lane 2, Casey Parker, West Express. Lane 3, Keen Boyd of Edina. Lane 4, Minnetonka's Bricks DeWitt. Lane 5 from Alexandria, Cooper Running. Lane 6 from Edina, Caden Nagel. In lane 8 from Foxjets, Dima Nishnik. This is the first of our circle seeded heats. And Cooper Running from Alex, going out like he took pace lessons from the Roadrunner. 48.5. And Cooper looking at a season's best. And there it is, a 141.33 for Cooper. The second off of his best time. And now heat 4. In lane 1 from St. Croix, Grant McElwain. Lane 2, Minnetonka's Aiden Larson. Lane 3 from South Metro Sharks, Derek Stadheim. Lane 4, our number 2 seed from the Storm, Ethan Kosine. Lane 5 from Northfield, Will Ridetsky. In lane 6 from Tuna, Alex Kosel. Lane 7 from Velocity, Sam Swanson. And in lane 8 from Fox Jets, Jackson Jaglow. Ethan setting himself up for a 140 point. And as predicted, 140.78. Heat 5. In lane 1 from West Express, Henry Cleve. Lane 2 from Edina, Kyle O'Connor. In 3 from Aquajets, Carter Johnson. In lane 4 is our top seed, Riptide's Patrick Curran. Lane 5 from Edina, Joe Hemberger. Lane 6 from Riptide, Gabe Lenzen. Lane 7 from Edina, Lucky Biscan. And lane 8 from Minnetonka, Will Jabs. And Patrick Curran dragging along Carter Johnson of Aquajets here. Maybe a pair of high 141s in the works here. And that should be good for the A final. We're going to have a dandy A final in this event tonight. .42.1 for Carter, 42.3 for Patrick. Here are the qualifiers in the girls 200 freestyle. Our second alternate, Caroline Mulrooney. First alternate, Taylor Bassett. Qualifying into the C final in 24th, Isla George. Tied for 22nd, Ava Jose and Veda Wilson. 21st, Annika Arlinson. 20th, Gracie Bartholomew. 19, Maggie McNamara. 18, Huiju Kim. 17, Margaret Reed. Into the B final in 16th, Claire Liebel. 15, Peyton Hultgren. 14, Taylor Hintz. 13, Natalie Kubishek. 12, Kaya Flaherty. 11, Henley Hatsung. 10th, Madeline Jenin. And 9th, Emma Wood. Qualifying into the A final in 8th, Izzy Westling. 7th, Libby McCarthy. 6th, Lucy Pasosa. 5th, Grayson Andreen. 4th, Lexi Tippy. 3rd, Lydia Cameron. 2nd, Faith Lama. And our top qualifier with a time of 148.84 from Edina, Adlin Biegler. Meet time is 10:55. This event will close at 11:25. Coaches, you have 30 minutes to respond. Remember to scratch all the way down the list if you know you do not intend to swim tonight, regardless of your place. This is event 9, the girls 100 breaststroke. He won. In lane 2 for the Storm, Adriana Clement. Lane 3 from Monticello, Layla Cook. Lane 4, swimming unattached out of Fox Jets, Larson Winternheimer. Lane 5, Minnetonka's Annie Hippen. And lane 6 from Edina, Ali Hahn. And Adriana, nice 111, 3-second drop. Heat 2. In lane 1 for the Hurricanes, Natalie Gustafson. Lane 2 from Tuna, Chloe Chloe Nidzelski. Sorry, Chloe. She can't hear me anyway. Lane 3, Tuna's Linnea Brandt. In lane 4, Minnetonka, Rebecca Moss. Lane 5 from Velo City, Ella Floater. Lane 6 from South Metro Storm, Sylvie Prasanna. Lane 7 from Minnetonka, Celia Howard. In lane 8 from Tuna, Maya Fadlala. And there's a season's best. Heat 3. In lane 1 for the Hurricanes, Emma Aragoye Bolos. Lane 2 for St. Croix, Lex Jones. Lane 3 for West Express, Haley Stotko. In lane 4 for the Storm, Francis Anderson. Lane 5 for the North Stars from team, Delaney Nilius. Lane 6, St. Croix's Cora Moore. Lane 7, Aquajets, Brooke Haldine. And lane 8 from Riptide, Hannah Stuckey. And Delaney, her best time of the year. Heat 4. In lane 1 from Central Minnesota, Ariana Outwait. Lane 2, Minnetonka, Morgan Rather. Lane 3 from Velocity, Ainsley Francis. Lane 4 from South Metro Storm, Haley Quern. Lane 5 from Edina is Ellis Stark. Lane 6 from West Express, Antonia Wachter. Lane 7 from Mako, Maggie McNamara. And in lane 8 from Central Minnesota, Mara Segura. Coaches, remember that when you are scratching swimmers in anticipation of the finals, scratch all the way down the list if you know your swimmer is not going to compete in the evening, regardless of seed place. Hey, there's a nice 107.5 for Morgan Rather of Minnetonka. Heat 5. In lane 1, Paige Krings of Tuna. Lane 2, Rachel Betts, Foxjets. Lane 3, Paris Pang, Aquajets. Lane 4, Mallory Knudsen, Minnetonka. In lane 5, Avery Larson, Sea Devils. Lane 6, Reese Hewlett, Aquajets. Lane 7, Julia Anderson of St. Croix. And lane 8, Whitney Sorsick of South Metro Storm. Avery Larson of the Sea Devils hanging in there, 107.88. Our second 107 of the morning. Now Heat 6. In lane 1 from the Southeast Metro Sharks, Sams, Iris Sorensen Wagner. Lane 2 from Edina, Taylor Thompson. Lane 3 from Northfield, Greta Cordum. Lane 4, Sea Devils, Sophia Gilbertson. Lane 5, Aquajets, Hannah Mayer. Lane 6 from St. Croix, Bella Myris. Lane 7, another Bella from Aquajets, Bella Kern. And lane 8 from South Metro Storm, Maddie Hansen. And our third 107 of the morning. Heat 7. Now into our circle seeded heats. Lane 1, Storm's Carolyn DeLuca. Lane 2 from Central Minnesota, Izzy Westling. Lane 3 from Sam's, Malia Johnson. Lane 4, our number 3 seed from Aquajets, Kendall Schindler. Lane 5, Central Minnesota, Megan Willenbring. Lane 6 from West Express, Mackenzie Royal. Lane 7 from Foxjets, Mercy March. And lane 8 from Edina, Ellie Katz. And Megan Willenbring moves to the top of the leaderboard with a high 105. Heat 8. Lane 1 from Edina, Sophie Katz. Lane 2, Sea Devils, Emily Larson. Lane 3 from St. Croix, Alana Biebel. Lane 4, number 2 seed from Edina, Catherine Pulaski. Lane 5 from Edina, Amira Wynn Inglesby. Lane 6 from Riptide, Audrey Saris. Lane 7 from Mako, Aubrey Troutvetter. And in lane 8 from Mako, her good friend, Kylie Troutvetter. And Catherine, a 102.76. Only 4 100ths off of her best time. And that jumps to the top of the prelim pyramid. And now heat 9. In lane 1 for Tuna, Sierra Emery. Lane 2 from Edina, Erin Precker. Lane 3, Central Minnesota's Kate Walls. Lane 4 from Sam's, Logan Haverman. Lane 5, Aquajets, Megan Listy. Lane 6 from Tiger Sharks, Taylor Gergen. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Grace Hauk. And lane 8 from Aquajets, Mia Dengoski. And Logan reaches in, 103 flat, 103.2 for Megan. Nice time drop for Megan. Here are the qualifiers in the boys 200 freestyle. Our second alternate is Alex Korolev. First alternate, James Gilkey. Qualifying into the C final in 24th, Lucky Biscan. Qualifying 23rd, Aiden Larson. 22nd, Justin Ma. 21st, Jackson Jaglow. 20th, Kyle O'Connor. 19th, Dima Nishnik. 18, Grant McElwain. And 17 is Casey Parker. Qualifying into the B final. 16th, Will Jobs. 15, Sam Swanson. 14, Keen Boyd. 13, Derek Stadheim. 12, Gabe Lenzen. 11, Joe Hemberger. 10, Will Radetsky. And 9, Henry Cleve. Qualifying into the A final. In 8th, Jonah Hoffman. 7, Brooks DeWitt. 6, Alex Kosel. 5th, Caden Nagel. 4, Patrick Curran. 3rd, Carter Johnson. 2nd, Cooper Running. And our top qualifier with a time of 140.78 from South Metro Storm, Ethan Kosine. Official meet time is 11:11. Coaches, you have 30 minutes to respond to this reading. And remember to scratch all the way down the list if you know your swimmer is not competing tonight. Our next event is the boys 100 breaststroke, Heat 1. Coaches, remember that time trial requests must be in by the end of this event. In Heat 1, Lane 1, Sea Devils, Davis Lauer. Lane 2 from Storm, Tyler Heltgren. Lane 3 from St. Croix, Carson Hunn. Lane 5 from Tiger Sharks, Colin Hawkins. Lane 6 from Lake Superior, Sam Barton. And lane 7 from Tuna, Elliot Subi. At 105.3 for Carson, his best time of the year. Heat 2. In lane 1 from Mako, Tyler Sias. Lane 2 from the Storm, Alex Frenshu. Lane 3, West Express is Joshua Lee. In lane 4 from Aquajets, William Zuo. Lane 5 from Storm, Jonah Hoffman. Lane 6 from Edina, Zach Ochani. Lane 7 from Storm, Kellen Krantz. And lane 8 from the Hurricanes, Magnus Smith. And a nice swim for Jonah. 60.91. Heat 3. In lane 1, Alex Pershin, Hurricanes. Lane 3, Northfield's Jim Graham. Lane 4, from Minnetonka, Aditya Nair. Lane 5, from Velo City, Henry Becker. Lane 6, from Aqua Jets, Ellison Salk. Lane 7, from Hurricanes, Dylan Murphy. And lane 8, for Edina, Eli Kishish. And Jim Graham, 105, 101 and a half. Nice swim for early heats. Heat 4. In lane 1 from Edina, Cameron Nagel. Lane 2 from West Express, Owen Larson. Lane 3 from Alex, Andy Wasek. Lane 5 from Storm, Isaac DeMaster. Lane 6, Hurricanes, Daniel Scher. Lane 7 from Minnetonka, Ben Jabs. And lane 8 from Southeast Metro Sharks, Ethan Liu. And over to lane 7, Ben Jabs drops a 58.44 on the leaderboard. Heat 5. In lane 1, Riptide's Mackenzie Schrader. Lane 2, Minnetonka, Max Louie. Lane 3 from the Min Flyers, Rowan Lesmeister. Lane 4 from Minnetonka, Liam Weffering. Lane 5 from Edina, David Ritter. Lane 6, William Turk, Aqua Jets. Lane 7 from Tuna, Wesley Anderson. And in lane 8 from Northfield, Work Bennett. Nice 58.908 for David, 59.2 for William. Heat 6. We are now into the circle of seated heats. Lane 1 from Fox Jets, Ishan Salunki. Lane 2 from Aqua Jets, Eli Drews. Lane 3 from Edina, Talon McFarland. In lane 4, also Edina, Joey Sandhoffner. Lane 5 from Minnetonka, Daniel Shelstad. Lane 6, Central Minnesota's Evan Skapansky. Lane 7, Minnetonka, Will Jabs. And lane 8 from Aqua Jets, Ben Mitchell. And 56-9 for Joey Sandhoffner. Heat 7. In lane 1, James Lemus, Minnetonka. Lane 2 from North Suburban, Henry Botten. Lane 3 from Lake Superior, Seiji Sudo. Lane 4 from Mako, Brady Wanyanpa. Lane 5 from Tuna, Mason Krings. Lane 6 from Alex, Severin Anderson. And lane 7 from Sams, Andrew Kring. And Brady of Mako looking very comfortable. Coach's last call for time trial requests. Time trial requests close at the end of the next heat. Last call, time trial requests. You've got about a minute and a half. Heat 8. In lane 1 from Aquajets, Isandro Warren. Lane 2 from South Metro Storm, Charlie Cutts. Lane 3 from Edina, George Geprich. In lane 4 from Aquajets, Rohan D'Souza Larson. Lane 5, Central Minnesota, Charlie Bobek. Lane 6, South Metro Storm, Owen Baudet. Lane 7 from Edina, Hunter Ridding. And lane 8 from Storm, Aaron Larkin. And Rohan, a nice 53.79, his best time of the year. And that will be our top qualifier. Speaking of qualifiers, here are the finalists for tonight's finals in the 100 breaststroke for the girls. Second alternate, Grace Hauk. First alternate, Mercy March. Qualifying into the C final in 24th, Sophie Katz. 23rd, Iris Sorensen Wagner. 22nd, Aaron Precker. 21st, Kate Walls. 20th, Bella Myris. 19, Avery Larson. 18, Malia Johnson. And 17, Sophia Gilbertson. Qualifying into the B final, tied for 15th, Emily Larson and Sierra Emery. 14, Alina Biebel. 13, Taylor Gergen. 12, Morgan Rather. 11, Mia Dungoski. 10th, Carolyn DeLuca. And 9th, Mackenzie Royal. Qualifying into tonight's A final in 8th, Kendall Schindler. 7, Izzy Westling. 6, Megan Willenbring. Tied for 4th, Audrey Saris and Amira Wynn Inglesby. 3rd, Megan Listy. 2nd, Logan Haverman. And our top qualifier with a time of 102.76 from Edina, Catherine Pulaski. Official meet time by the time we finish this will be 11:25, and the event will close at 11:55. Also closed is the window for time trial requests. Event 11, girls 100-yard butterfly, heat 1. Lane 2, Abby Gierke, Aquajets. Lane 3, Molly Ditzler, Black Line. Lane 4, Sadie Plute, Hurricanes. Lane 5, Turin Johnson of Star. Lane 6, Gracie Bartholomew, Minnetonka. And lane 7, Maggie Huskin, Foxjets. Heat 2. In lane 1, Fortuna Linnea Brandt. Lane 2 from Riptide, Sofia Kovalenko. In lane 3 from Mako, Bella Johnson. In lane 4 from Foxjets, Sydney Thompson. In lane 5 from Edina, Gwyneth McLaughlin. Lane 6 from Aquajets, Jane Hughes. Lane 7 from Riptide, Samantha Graves. And in lane 8 from Mako, Maggie McNamara. And 2 under a minute. Sophia and Gwyneth. Heat 3. In lane 1, Sea Devils, Emily Larson. Lane 2 from Edina, Effie Fessenmeyer. Lane 3 for Minnetonka, Greta Kelly. Lane 4, Fortuna, Lucia Freed. Lane 5 for the Mako Aquatics, Elise Gulick. Lane 6, Fortuna, Maya Fadlala. Lane 7 from Velocity, Emma Ristow. And lane 8 from Hastings, Josephine Larson. Your attention, coaches and women in the 200 freestyle. Event 7 is closed with 1 intent to scratch. Event 7 closed with 1 intent to scratch. And a 58.5 for Lucia. Heat 4. In lane 1 from Aquajets is Macy Malinsky. Lane 2 from St. Croix, Sheta Hideki. In lane 3 from Hurricanes, Evie Holmes. Lane 4, the Sea Devils, Avery Lowe. Lane 5, Aquajets, Emma Rudowski. Lane 6 from Minnetonka, Mallory Knudsen. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Megan Listy. 58-3 for Jetta. And now heat 5. In lane 1 of the Mantas, Ella Lee. Lane 2 from Tiger Sharks, Taylor Gergen. Lane 3 from Storm, Madison Parent. In lane 4 for Edina, Sophie Norstead. Lane 5 from Minnetonka, Annika Graham. In lane 6 of the Min Flyers, Aliyah Lewick. Lane 7 from Edina, Stella Succi. And lane 8 of Central Minnesota, Megan Willenbring. And a perfectly timed finish for Stella Succi, and she's rewarded with a 57.6. Top of the leaderboard for Stella. And now heat 6. And we are now into our circle seeds. Lane 1 from Minnetonka, Henley Hatsung. Lane 2 from Storm, Alex Peterson. Lane 3, her teammate Peyton Hultgren. Lane 4, number 3 seed, Edina's Lydia Cameron. Lane 5 from Aquajets, Grayson Andreen. Lane 6 from Storm, Adriana Clement. Lane 7 from Riptide, Stella Bouchard. And lane 8 from Edina, Amira Wing Inglesby. $55.1, the new standard. Nice swim for Lydia. That's her best time of the year. Now heat 7. In lane 1 for Storm, Lexi Tippy. Lane 2 for Aquajets, Josie Strobel. Lane 3 from Storm, Greta Marcotte. Lane 4 from Edina, Faith Lama. Lane 5 from Tuna, Kaya Flaherty. Lane 6 of Aquajets, Sarah Hurley. Lane 7 from St. Croix, Julia Anderson. And lane 8 from Edina, Libby McCarthy. And a 55.16 for Faith. Heat 8. In lane 1 for St. Croix is Lucy Pasosa. Lane 2 for Storm, Janessa Centurs. Lane 3, Storm's Ariana Zellen. In lane 4 is our top seed from Edina, Adlin Biegler. Lane 5 from Edina, Maggie Farley. Lane 6 from Northfield, Nora Cordum. Lane 7 of the Hurricanes, Maddie Hetland. And lane 8 from Minnetonka, Brooke Olson. And Adelaide very comfortably 54 and a half. That'll be our top qualifying time. And our qualifiers in the boys. Event 10, boys 100 breaststroke, second alternate, James Lamus. First alternate, Hunter Ridding, qualifying into the C final. In 24th, Evan Skapansky. 23rd, Wesley Anderson. 22nd, Andy Wasek. 21st, Ishan Salunki. 20th, Aaron Larkin. 19, George Geprich. 18, Henry Botten. 17, Andrew King. Into the B final, qualifying tied for 15th, Isandro O'Rain and Eli Drews. 14, Severin Anderson. 13, William Turk. 12, David Ritter. 11, Charlie Cutts. 10th, Ben Jabs. And 9th, Talon McFarland. Into the A final tonight. In 8th, Saiji Sudo. 7, Daniel Shelstad. 6th, Charlie Bobek. 5th, Owen Bodette. 4th, Mason Krings. 3rd, Brady Wanyanpa. 2nd, Joey Sandhoffner. And our top qualifier with a time of 53.79 from Aquajets, Rohan D'Souza Larson. Time is 11:37. This event will close at 12:07. And coaches, remember to scratch all the way down. This is event 12, the boys 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1, Alex Korolev, Minnetonka. Lane 2, Tristan Farry, Hurricanes. Lane 3, Nolan Sanito, Velocity. Lane 4, Owen Lund, Foxjets. Lane 5, Aiden Nguyen, South Metro Storm. Lane 6, Michael Shannon, Sams. And lane 7, Isaac Snaza, Piranhas. And it's a 55 festival. Heat 2. In lane 1 from Minnetonka, Alex Sue. Lane 2, his teammate Will Graham. Lane 3, Hurricanes, Liam Schoens. Lane 4 from West Express, Aiden Penna. Lane 5 from St. Croix, Grant McElwain. In lane 6 from Aquajets, Matthew Ondrak. Lane 6 from Velocity, Cam Seach. Lane 8 from Tuna, Brady Landstad. And a little outside smoke over in lane 8. Brady Landstad, a 53 and a half, just behind our heat winner, Grant McElwain, 53.44. Now heat 3. In lane 1, from the Storm, Owen Baudette. Lane 2, Central Minnesota, Amadi Typriesler. In lane 3, from Alexandria, Severin Anderson. Lane 4, Tiger Sharks, Adam Morlock. Lane 5, from the SEMS team, Parker Jeseritz. Lane 6, Storm's Victor Trin. Lane 7, Gabe Lenzen. Lane 8, from West Express, Casey Parker. And there is some real outside smoke for Owen Baudette. Heat 4. Your attention, boys 200 freestylers, event 8 is closed with one scratch. Event 8, boys 200 freestyle, closed with one scratch. Swimming now in heat 4, lane 1, Lucas Warren, Lake Superior. Lane 2, Jackson Jaglow, Fox Jets. Lane 3, Henry Fink, North Star. Lane 4, Spencer Dahman, Sea Devils. In lane 5, Will Radetsky, Northfield. Lane 6, Landon West of Lake Superior. Lane 7, Joey Sandhoffner, Edina. And lane 8, Caden Nagel, Edina. And we got more outside smoke. Lanes 1 and 8. Lane 1, Lucas Warren, 52-1. Now heat 5. In this, the first of our circle-seated heats. Lane 1, from Sam's, Aiden Haverman. Lane 2, Minnetonka's Isaac Young. Lane 3, Rohan D'Souza Larson, Aquajets. Lane 4, Ethan Cosine, Storm. Lane 5, Keen Boyd, Edina. Lane 6, Griffin Lenning, Storm. Lane 7, Thomas Foss of Riptide. And lane 8, Mason Sawal, River Falls Swim Club. And Ethan Cosine comfortably in, 49.29. His best time of the year in this distance. Heat 6. In lane 1, from Sam's, Raymond Webb. Lane 2, for Aquajets, Jamie Solt. Lane 3, from Riptide, Patrick Curran. Lane 4, from Edina, Joe Hamburger. Lane 5, from Minnetonka, Reese Carlson. Lane 6, from Central Minnesota, Garrett Broman. And in lane 8, from Central Minnesota, Hayden Lenners. Heat 7. In lane 1 from Lake Superior, Joey Zellen. Lane 2 from Tuna, Mason Krings. Lane 3 from Alexandria, Cooper Running. Lane 4 of the Mantas, Elliot Bartel. Lane 5 of Minnetonka, William Finicani Tuccio. Lane 6, Aquajets, Peyton McGuire. Lane 7 from Central Minnesota, Charlie Bobek. And lane 8 of Mako, Brady Wanyanpa. And a pair of 49s, Elliot Bartel and Joey Zellen. Here are the qualifiers in the girls 100 butterfly. Second alternate, Stella Bouchard. First alternate, Annika Graham. Qualifying into the C final, tied for 23rd, Ella Lee and Jetta Hideka. Tied for 21st, Brooke Olson and Nora Cordum. Qualifying 20th, Sophie Norstad. 19th, Lucy Pasosa. 18, Stella Succi. And 17, Julia Anderson. Into the B final, tied for 15th, Henley Hatsung and Janessa Centers. 14, Libby McCarthy. 13, Peyton Hultgren. 12, Adriana Clement. 11, Sarah Hurley. 10th, Kaya Flaherty. And 9th, Maggie Farley. Qualifying into the A final. In 8th, Lexi Tippy. 7th, Alex Peterson. 6th, Grayson Endreen. 5th, Ariana Zellen. 4th, Greta Marcotte. 3rd, Faith Lama. 2nd, Lydia Cameron. And our top qualifier with a time of 54.68 from Edina, Adlin Biegler. The time is 11:48. This event will close at 12:18. Coaches, you have 30 minutes to respond, and remember to scratch all the way down. This is the event 13, the girls' 400-yard individual medley. In lane 1, for Mako, Aubrey Trotvetter. Lane 2, Aubrey is in lane 3. Lane 4, St. Croix, Bella Myris. And lane 5 from Great Wolf, Kylie Smith. And Bella finishes a very nice breaststroke leg with a split right around 120 or maybe just under. And there's a nice little time drop for Bella. And Kylie with a sub 5 minute milestone swim for her. Heat 2. In lane 1 for the Tiger Sharks, Lily Wilkinson. Lane 2 for Riptide, Isla George. Lane 3 for St. Croix, Grace Ganser. In lane 4 for Tuna, Paige Krings. Lane 5 for Edina, Adele Stark. Lane 6 for Sams, Avery Forche. Lane 7 for Edina, Taylor Thompson. And lane 8 for Fox Jets, Bridget Myers. Here are the qualifiers for event number 12, the boys 100-yard butterfly. Second alternate, Spencer Dahman. First alternate, Adam Morlock. Qualifying into the C final in 24th, Victor Trin. Tied for 22nd, Caden Nagel and Brady Wanyampa. Qualifying 21st, Lucas Warren. 20th, Garrett Broman. 19, Hayden Lenners. 18, Owen Baudette, and 17th, Jamie Soult. Qualifying into the B final tonight, 16th, Mason Krings. 15, Isaac Young. 14, Peyton McGuire. 13, Mason Sowell. 12, Griffin Leaning. 11th, Rohan D'Souza Larson. 10th, Patrick Curran. And 9th, Charlie Bobick. Qualifying into the A final tonight in 8th, Reese Carlson. 7th, Aidan Haverman. 6th, Joe Hemberger. 5th, Cooper Running. 4th, William Finicani Tuccio. 3rd, Joey Zellen. 2nd, Elliot Bartell. And our top qualifier with a time of 29 from South Metro Storm, Ethan Cosine. Time is 11:56. This event will close at 12:26. And coaches, remember to scratch no matter where on the list you find your swimmer. We have an event closure, event 9. Girls Senior 100 breaststroke is closed with no scratches. Event 9. Girls 100 breaststroke closed with no scratches. A note to our top qualifiers for the finals tonight. If you are the number one qualifier, you may come to the DJ tonight, not now, but tonight, and select your walk-up song. Remember that the music must be appropriate. No vulgar words or inappropriate references. Needs to be something that your grandmother would approve of. And you can check in with our music coordinator tonight. Anything by Buddy Holly? And here comes Adele Stark. Adele 4:42.06. Heat 3. Swimming in Heat 3 in Lane 1 from Minnetonka is Mallory Knudsen. Lane 2 for the Sharks of the Southeast Metro, Malia Johnson. In Lane 3 from Riptide, Lily Sisson. Lane 4, Fox Jets, Huiju Kim. Lane 5 from Northfield, Nora Cordum. Lane 6 from Riptide, Sofia Kovalenko. Lane 7 from the Storm, Ariana Zellen. And Lane 8 from Edina, Aaron Precker. Seed times in this heat, except for one long course seed time, all of the 7 short course times entered for the meet are within 2 seconds of each other. Zaria and Zellen of the Storm over in lane 7, showing off her breaststroke. And Ariana will go into the freestyle in a good position to go a nice 4:30 something, maybe 4:37 or 8. And a 4:34. Nice anchor leg for Ariana. 4:35 for Huizhu. And the 37 for Lily. Nice heat. Now heat 4. In lane 1 for Aquajet, Sarah Hurley. Lane 2 for Riptide, Audrey Saris. Lane 3 from Minnetonka, Brooke Olson. Lane 4 from Sems, Logan Haberman. Lane 5 from Riptide, Caroline Mulrooney. Lane 6 for Edina, Sophie Norstead. Lane 7, Foxjets, Lilia Roberts. And lane 8 from Sems, Addison Forche. We have 2 circle-seated heats in the 400 and 500 yard distances. Sarah in lane 1, Logan in lane 4, and Lilia in lane 7, all really close. Expect a good breaststroke leg from Logan. Logan, a high school All-American in the 100 breaststroke, state champion. Logan with a big lead, clearly on cruise control here in the freestyle. And a nice 4:24.32. Second to Lily Roberts of Fox Jets for 30.8. Heat 5. In lane 1 for Aquajets, Kayla Haycraft. Lane 2 for Riptide, Stella Bouchard. Lane 3 from Edina, Stella Succi. In lane 4, our top qualifier in the breaststroke from Edina, Catherine Pulaski. Lane 5 from St. Croix, Alana Biebel. Lane 6 from Fox Jets, Eliana Auerbach. Lane 7 from Edina, Josefa Moody. And lane 8 from St. Croix, Margaret Reed. Your attention, boys 100 breaststrokers, event 10. The boys 100 breaststroke is now closed with 3 scratches. Event 10. Boys 100 breaststroke closed with 3 scratches. And Catherine into the breaststroke now at 2:07. And Catherine, 4:22.3. Our top qualifier. Nice 4:27 for Stella Bouchard. That will slide into lane 3 in the finals tonight. This is event 14, the boys 400-yard individual medley, heat 1. In lane 2, from Wars, Levi Nelson. Lane 3, from Rochester, Miko Pachewski. Lane 4, from Fox Jets, Evan Ebert. Lane 5, from Tuna, Elliot Subi. And lane 6, from Velocity, Mark Milburn. Your attention, girls 100-yard butterflyers, event 11. The 100 fly is closed with no scratches. Once again, event 11, the girls 100 butterfly closed with no scratches. And by 9/100ths of a second, it is Evan touching out Elliott. Heat 2. In lane 1 from North Star Swim Team, Soren Wilkes. Lane 2 from Edina, Henry Peterson. Lane 3 from Aquajets, William Zuo. Lane 4 from Aquajets, Ben Mitchell. In lane 5 from Minnetonka, Rowan Irwin. Lane 6 from Edina, Lucky Biscan. Lane 7 from the Piranhas, Isaac Snaza. And in lane 8 from Storm, Tyler Hultgren. Here are the qualifiers in event 13. The girls 400-yard IM. Second alternate, Lily Wilkinson. First alternate, Taylor Thompson. Qualifying into the C final. In 24th, Paige Krings. 23rd, Nora Cordum. 22nd, Addison Forche. 21st, Margaret Reed. 20th, Aaron Precker. 19, Adele Stark. 18, Sophia Kovalenko. And 17, Malia Johnson. Qualifying into the B final. In 16th, Sophie Norstad. 15, Brooke Olson. 14, Lily Sisson. 13, Josefa Modi. 12, Huiju Kim. 11, Audrey Saris. 10, Kayla Hickcraft. And 9th, Ariana Zellen. Qualifying into the A final tonight. In 8th, Caroline Mulrooney. 7th, Sarah Hurley. 6th, Alana Biebel. 5th, Eliana Auerbach. 4th, Lilia Roberts. Qualifying third, Stella Succi. 2nd, Logan Haverman. And our top qualifier with a time of 4:22.237 from Edina, Catherine Pulaski. The time is 12:22. This event will close at 12:52. And coaches, remember to scratch all the way down. Fun race here between Lucky Biscan in 6 and Rowan Irwin in 5. Nice 4:14 for Rowan and a 15:7 for Lucky. Heat 3. In lane 1 from the Sea Devils, Spencer Dowman. Lane 2 from Aquajets, Reese Haycraft. Lane 4 from Edina, Hunter Ridding. Lane 5 from Edina, Eli Kishish. Lane 6 from Minnetonka, Will Jabs. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Ryan Altawheel. And lane 8 from Edina, Kyle O'Connor. This is the first of 2 circle-seated heats. Hunter's best time coming in just under 3 minutes that he did at the Speedo Challenge down in Westmont, Illinois in November. And last November he was 156 at the halfway point, now 157, so swimming pretty well for a no-pressure prelim swim. In November, Hunter's breaststroke split was about a 109 high. He was 306 going into the freestyle, so he's going to be close to his best time, right around 4 minutes. Junior's cut is a 3:49, crazy fast. And there's a 4:045. Attention, senior boys 100 fly. Event 12 is now closed with 2 scratches and 2 intend to scratch. Event 12 closed with 2 scratches and 2 intent to scratch. And now heat 4. In lane 1, Ishan Salunki, Fox Jets. Lane 2 from Central Minnesota, Charlie Bobek. In lane 3 from Sam's, Aiden Haberman. Lane 4 from St. Croix, Jackson Kogler. Lane 5 from Edina, Keen Boyd. Lane 6 from Velocity, Sam Swanson. Lane 7 from North Suburban, Henry Botten. And lane 8 from Edina, Cameron Nagel. Following this heat, we will have time trials. Swimmers and coaches, you are reminded that you need to provide your own timer for the time trials. And that reminds me, a big thank you to the Wayzata folks from the high school boys and girls and moms and dads. Wayzata, our timers, thank you. And Jackson into the freestyle now at 3:03. He was a 3:55 at the Storm Invitational in November. Obviously swimming comfortably just to get in. Charlie Bobek of Central Minnesota with a nice one here. And there's Jackson at 3:59.05. Charlie 4:04.94. And that will make the A final comfortably. And we will now have a 10-minute break before we begin time trials. We will have 5 heats of time trials. For those of you still here, again, if you are the top qualifier in your event, you may choose your walk-up music, pending approval, of course. And the music must be appropriate with no bad language. It's got to be grandma level approved. Time trials will begin at 12:45. 12:45. Here are the qualifiers in the boys for 400 IM. Second alternate, Mark Milburn. First alternate, Miko Polcheski. Qualifying into the C final in 24th, Elliot Subi. 23rd, Evan Ebert. 22nd, Tyler Hultgren. 21st, Soren Wilkes. 20th, Cameron Nagel. 19, Ben Mitchell. 18, Henry Peterson. And 17, William Zuo. Into the B final tonight. 16, Isaac Snaza. 15, Ishan Salunki. 14, Reese Haycraft. 13, Ryan Altawheel. 12th, Spencer Dowman. 11th, Sam Swanson. 10th, Kyle Connor. And 9th, Rowan Irwin. Into the A final tonight in 8th place, Will Jabs. 7th, Henry Botten. 6th, Eli Kishish. 5th, Aiden Haverman. 4th, Keen Boyd. 3rd, Charlie Bobbick. 2nd, Hunter Ridding. And our top qualifier with a time of 3:59.05 from St. Croix, Jackson Kogler. Meet time is 12:42. This event will close at 1:12. And time trial participants, a reminder, you need to provide your own timer. We're ready now for our first time trial. 50-yard freestyles. Heat 1. Lane 2, Ariana. Lane 3, Jacob. Lane 4, Vidika. Lane 5, Kaylee. And lane 6, Alex. Next up, 100-yard distances. Lane 2, freestyle. Lane 4, breaststroke. And lane 6, individual medley. Next up, more 100-yard distances. Lanes 2 and 3, backstroke. Lanes 5, 6, and 7, butterfly. Next up, 200-yard distances, lanes 3 and 4, freestyle, lane 6, IM. He won. Our final time trial heat is a 500 freestyle in lane 3 and a 400 IM in lane 5. Heat 1. Attention girls in the 400 IM. Event 13 is closed with 2 scratches. Event 13, girls 400 IM, closed with 2 scratches. And this concludes our morning session. At this time, the competition pool and diving well are now closed. Warm-up, cool-down activity in the West Pool ongoing for the time being. Thanks everybody for joining us, especially those of you who are tuned in on the live stream. We will look forward to seeing you back here for finals